Hey, thanks for checking out my channel and clicking on my face. I'm John Stark from MacMovieGuy.com, and this is a review of Aqua Teen Forever, the the movie Paradigm or whatever you want to call it, the new Aqua Teen movie. Um, but from the Forever perspective, after they stopped becoming Hunger Force and now they're Forever. I don't even think they're making new episodes. So, yeah. I'm a blind film critic. Um, and I did actually watch this without audio description, and I chose to watch it without audio description. And I guess part of that is just um, I didn't think it would ever get audio description. To be totally honest, I've never seen Aqua Teen with audio description before on anything. Um, and I've pretty much, I think I've seen everything that's Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I own several of the TV season sets. I actually, when I was working in movie theaters back in the day, I screened Aqua Teen overnight. I was the only one that was excited about it in the entire theater. I was just by myself in Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie film for theaters or whatever it was called. Um, yeah, so when I saw that there was a new Aqua Teen movie, it was just like, I was like, I feel like I have to, like, for completionist purposes, I have to. Like, I didn't even love the first film that much. I don't think this film works, and I don't think the series works long form. I think it works short form. I think when they try to develop a plot that works over the course of feature length, it didn't work out well the first time, and it didn't work out this time either. Um, so I like this so much. It's like it's my ringtone. Like, uh, so I know it seems odd. It's like, why would he choose this guy that rallies against audio description and has all these conversations about audio description? Why would he choose to watch this? And it's like, I I wish that I had faith in Hollywood to make audio description for this, but it didn't go theatrical. It just kind of popped up. It's not on the streaming service that I'm aware of. I mean, I looked for it. It's out there in the world. And I didn't know if it was ever going to go to a streaming service. I didn't know if HBO Max would ever pick this up. Um, so I just went ahead and did it. You know, Merry Christmas to me. Um, so it takes place, I don't know, in the timeline of Aqua Teen. It's really hard to tell. I can't remember where we last left off, but for some reason Frylock is off. He's away from the rest of the group, and Carl is living a much happier life, and um, uh, because he's found a new way to scam Master Shake and Meatwad in ways they don't realize they're being scammed, um, and has new job opportunities and everything. And I can't believe I'm explaining Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which is what it still is to me, by the way. um, and this film basically is just making fun of Amazon. That's the main purpose in life for this film. If you're wondering why did they make another film, I mean, it's got some of the I think it's got Ignock and are in this, and they have some solid jokes. They do this thing where they speak directly to the audience to break the fourth wall, and they come in and they like take a chunk out of the film, and they're like, "That's it, we just took the chunk out. It's, you don't get to see that scene. That's like 7 minutes of film." I thought that was funny, but otherwise, the jokes are hit and miss, and honestly, yeah, it probably could use audio description. I mean, having seen this, because this franchise is kind of old, guys. I mean, it's 20 years. It's like 20 years old. So yes, I was able to see at some point during this franchise. It relies sort of on random humor, and there are moments of this sort of I don't know, sophomore humor that require somebody to be able to notice the reactions of things that are going on. Like, sometimes things are happening to characters and they don't even know that things are happening to them, and they're so caught up in their own conversation that they don't even know that, I don't know, they're starting to be eaten alive by something, right? So they're like, oh, wait a minute, there's a parasite on me. So it's just, yeah, it does kind of require audio description. So it's possible that my enjoyment of this film is because I didn't get all of the jokes. But I also just kind of wonder if this film ever works, if this franchise ever works long form. I felt the same way about the first film. I felt like I was really hyped for it. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be amazing. And then I went in and I was like, it was all right. And I kind of feel like the same here. It's like, I actually was less hyped because I was more like, I don't know if this is gonna work. Because now not only is it long form, but I'm blind. So I don't know how this is gonna work for me. And it really didn't. Some of the Amazon jokes, they're so obvious. There was the statement, Frylock goes to work for this guy that's obviously a knockoff of a certain billionaire, who might be a little much sometimes, who used to run Amazon but doesn't anymore. This is obviously a referendum of his era of Amazon. And they're not even hiding it. Like, the company's name is like Amazing or something. Like, it's amazing. So it's like one letter difference. They took like amazing but without the G. So it's really pretty, it's pretty obvious what they're trying to do. So they talk about like peeing in the water bottles, and they're like, our workers don't have to pee in water bottles unless they want to, because it's freedom. And so I mean, they have some really distinctive targeted jokes, and Frylock spends like the whole movie trying to make the head of Amazon, or in this case Amazon, taller, which is the running joke. It's not really like a cohesive film, but I don't think these things really ever are cohesive. I don't think there really is a huge plot to make them cohesive. There are these like alien races that work in the fulfillment centers. So I don't know. It's a weird film. If you're an Aqua Teen fan, maybe you'll like it. Maybe you won't. Maybe you feel the same way I do, where you're like, I don't know that this works long form. But it's out there, and I reviewed it. And that's the best really I can say is it's the kind of humor that will either work for you or it won't. And if you've never seen an Aqua Teen thing, this is not the thing to jump into Aqua Teen. This is not a film to just randomly click on and be like, oh, animation. It's also not for kids. It's rated R, by the way. So if you see it and you're like, oh, animation, let my kids watch that. It is R, so it's like letting your kids watch South Park. So I mean, you can make that choice, but that's up to you. So I'm gonna give Aqua Teen Forever movie, I'm gonna give it a C minus. I'm still a fan, so I think that's probably inflated from me not wanting to give it a lower score than that. But then again, also, I don't know if it would have been higher with audio description, so it kind of evens out. You know, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, thanks for watching this weird review, and yeah, you can please subscribe, because I'm still trying to get to 100, and I'm not that far, so it'd be great if you could subscribe and be one of the last ones to get me over the hump. Also, I have a website, macthemovieguy.com. You can follow me on Twitter at macthemovieguy. You can go to the Audio Description Project, adp.acb.org. It'll let you know what has audio description and where you can watch it. And you can go to the adna.org. That's the adna.org. It'll let you know who's doing the audio description for your favorite movies and TV shows. So that way you can do things with audio description, because this does not have it. That's it for me today, and I will review something else that likely does have audio description, and I will see you on the other side.